Welcome, welcome our lovely, beautiful audience, and I'm more than excited and today to speak with my already friend, and I'm so respectful and blessed and grateful to last year because it gave me much, yes, challenge and pain, but it's always when you can stand them probably with good heart and kindness still. So the God also given you gifts, and gifts I mean not materialistic. For me it's best gifts when he's sending me the people like Anwar, who's my new friend now, and I'm so grateful. So that's why today our episode diversity is the game changer, and the title is Hope is the Elixir of Life. And I'm more than thrilled to welcome our very special, very absolutely unimaginable and extraordinary guest. And oh my God, he's not just a professional tennis player, cancer survivor, motivational speaker, and much, much more. He's a beautiful, lovely soul. And I know that now. And not from the words, because we've been chatting and talking and supporting each other so much last month. And I'm very, very grateful to you. So it's Anwar El Kamoni. Welcome to our show. And even today, you know, guys, he's not quite healthy and has a little bit fever and cold. And I have suggested now maybe we can cancel. And he's just after long travel, but he's like, no, Valer, I'm just running to the pharmacy, buy some medicine, and I'll be okay. And now it's already a very long day for him, so I'm very grateful to you. So welcome to our show. It's great pleasure and honor to have you here today. Thank you so much.
First of all, I'm very happy to have you as a friend and as an ambassador, and I'm always have the honor to talk with you because you are also have a very good heart, and I'm sure we can do many great things together. Because I believe hope is not about me; it's about everyone who do something great in life, and you are one of them. I always believe that hope don't cost money, but hope give a life.
Yes, thank you so much. Absolutely. Hope it's the last actually what you can take from the person, and then there is no hope, there is nothing. But when you have hope, it's like you already posture, it's the elixir of life. It's true, just you have a couple of drops of that from person with really genuine heart, and then it's enough. But it's true, united we are so strong. So I'm so very happy now that you are the part of my hope, really, and you are my real inspiration. Everything what you have been through, we're going to talk this today, but also what kind of values you have in your heart. It's very rare and seldom values for our modern society. I'm so privileged to experience you to be with those values in heart and being my friend. But I would like to give a little bit more presentation to people who probably by somehow didn't come over your story yet. So I would like to give a brief presentation because you are so diverse person. And if we should just mention a little bit all your accomplishments, we should have sit here many hours, and I could sit with you, but I would like you to sleep and get rest now after travel and having a little bit cold, so I'm trying to take it comprehensive. So our very precious guest today, Anwar, right? Of course, the biggest spreader of our hope, and why we all know that the adversity is actually the way to the personal growth, right? And Anwar in 2006 was diagnosed with aplastic anemia, a life-threatening condition that is considered more dangerous than cancer. Uh, Being a professional tennis is as a brilliant sport guy, very dedicated. So his battle with the disease has been stretched over 7 long years. Can you imagine, guys? 7 long years, not days, not weeks, years, marked by intense suffering. But despite doctors' prognosis and the unimaginable physical toll, Anwar defeated the odds. He not just survived, but he returned to professional sports, becoming the first athlete to achieve an S internationally ranked status after a bone marrow transplant. And of course, it's not what he actually did probably from himself. Many people who inspired, who were surrounded him, but he decided to give much more to our humanity. And from 2021, Anwar continues to inspire millions of people through the whole world with help of his initiative and worldwide campaign, Hope Giver, aiming to spread hope and inspire as many people as possible by his own story and story of others, united story. So welcome, dear Anwar, and thank you so incredibly much for joining us today. And I would like, it's already tradition in Diversity is the Game Changer. We believe, and I believe, that everything starts from the childhood, right? And probably fairy tales we have been listening. Maybe we could see some heroes who inspired us. And now I would like today talk about little Anwar, who was that I know that's for sure extraordinary boy, right? Who still lives inside you because now I know you better and you're incredible. For me, of course, you're a man with, oh my God, grit and resilience and decision. But still, I also see sometimes you have so good, kind smile and eyes. So that's definitely, I'm so happy that it's still this child inside you. So, but can you tell us about real Anwar when he was a kid and maybe starting visioning his life and career? Thank you.
I think I still have inside me still the kid, and I don't think like something changed. I still do kid things, like I still sometimes when I'm alone like to do the things when I was doing when I was young. The same. I think nothing changed in me in this. The only thing changed in me is that the awareness, the character,
Mm-hmm.
the resilience, the lesson of life I learned. How to choose people, how to surround yourself with good people. When I was young, I never expect I will be the character who am I
Mm.
because I born. My grandfather was my role model
Okay.
because he started from zero, and he was one of the most successful businessmen. And my name is the same like his name,
Uh-huh.
and he's a person I loved so much.
Okay.
And I born from rich family, so everything was me not suffering,
Mm-hmm.
not feeling the value of many things in life.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, when I got to play football, I was one of the best in my school, but before this, I was not the best. I was having long losing, and I learned it from my coaches in football how to be humble, how to be captain, how to accept losing. This start to make my mentality better
Great.
because when I was young, I was shy to talk, I was shy to take actions. I was not decision maker. I
Okay.
was like all the time worry of my decisions. A kid. With
Mm-hmm.
time, I start to learn how to be stronger. When I start to play football, when I start to be one of the best football player, and one of the my team was one of the best almost. We won 3 times the school league.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my character start to be strong.
Mm-hmm.
And when I started to play tennis when I was 20 years old, this was a real challenge because all people start to criticize me. People start to say it's crazy. He have to be famous, or what? Why he's doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Tennis should start at 4 years old. I start to postpone my university. I start to have a lot of criticizing around me. Um, I was working very hard, but also I start to lose my confidence because sometimes I was thinking maybe it's impossible to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I met my coach Fernando Lona, one of the best coaches in the world. Uh, he was one of the world, and he promised. And I have the wild card, and I entered the international rank at age 23, in 2 years only, which is impossible because it needs many years. So I start to have confidence, but I can say 2 years playing tennis only. Between these 2 years is 6 months I have a big, strong injury, cut of the right muscle in my back.
Oh my God.
So after I reached this, maybe I took about 2 years, but it was for me like 200 years
Yes.
because in 2002 till 2003 till 2006, every day for me was very hard, practicing 8 hours, 9 hours per day, because in my mind I was just want to kill the time, to progress on possible, so I have to practice more harder, and this is was the reason that I have the cut in my right muscle in the back.
Mm.
But after I reached the international tennis rank, I started to believe that nothing is impossible.
Mm-hmm.
But I was not thinking this is will be the. I was thinking this is the biggest impossible I broke in my life, to be a professional tennis player in 2 years,
Well, okay.
and
Mm-hmm.
to start to compete. But it was it was after something waiting for me more harder than this. In the
Mm-hmm.
second tournament in Macedonia, I felt weak in the match. Then I fall down. Then I knew that I had a failure in bone marrow, which
Mm-hmm.
is more dangerous than cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was searching internet, is any player return after this bone marrow transplant from donor? I didn't find anyone. Yes, from cancer, some players return, yes, but this no.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was between death and life for a long time, changing my blood from A to O, sitting in hospitals for so many months for the operations, forbidden to meet anyone, forbidden to talk with anyone because low immunity. My
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
hemoglobin was 3. It was a very dangerous situation. Um, my life totally changed in this moment. Even my friends start to not be with me. I start to only have one friend in my life. Before I was having many friends.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, I have a dog. I start to have a dog because I start to see that the dog is the only one who can love me for no reason. Is the only
Mm-hmm.
one can be beside me in hard moments. So start the journey of sickness. Start the journey to progress possible. Yes, it was 7 years. 7 years of trying to succeed. 7 years of failure, I can say, because failure is part of the success.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
People think that failure is something bad. No, if you complete and you complete trying, this failure will turn to success, because success, part of success is failure or trying, you can say. From first year, I have destruction in my stomach, destruction in my big problem in my kidney, liver, skin. It was horrible. My weight reached 145 kilo, gangrene in both hands. Trying to go to play tennis, I cannot even stand in the court. My body totally changed. My shape totally changed. It's
Mm-hmm.
impossible to be normal human being. I'm not eating anything. I live only with glucose for a long time
Mm-hmm.
because I have destruction in the stomach, so I cannot eat nothing. Um, so it was thinking how to be normal person, how to come back to normal. But for me, I was thinking, when the first question I asked my doctor, Dr. Hassan Kamel, when I will play tennis again. I think he was thinking this guy need to put him in
Okay.
mental hospital. Yes, because he have to understand. He have to ask me the question: I will die or I will live.
Yes, exactly. But you're when can I start playing, right?
It was for me challenge, but it was definitely challenge because when I was 21 years old and I was fighting to progress the impossible, I was having my health.
Mm-hmm.
Now I am 23 years old or 24 years old, I can say, and I still have the same dream, but without my health, without my
Mm-hmm.
body.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very hard. It's very
It,
hard. How can athlete play without his body?
no, exactly. And
How how can athlete return even to sports and he's weight 145 kilo and they have destruction in everything in his body? Lung, liver, kidney, gangrene in both hands, skin. How?
yeah. Oh my God, it's so incredible. And first of all, I would like to thank you for sharing this very nice story about your role model, about your grandfather. I'm so proud that you have had him as a role model, and I'm 100% sure that he's very, very proud of who you became by being a role model for you. And of course, like you say, now you've been through so much, and actually started with the football, right? And you were a shy guy, and it was the platform for starting building your resilience and your character. And
But now
now
I'm not shy at all. But now I'm not shy at all. I'm very. I can ask any question direct now. I'm not at all now. Yes, sometimes I feel a little bit. Um, maybe I. Also, I'm not a social person. Also, till now,
I
I'm not a social person.
I remember we have discussed this so many times with you. It's so funny.
Yes.
It's true, but actually, my question then, when we've been through all that, which actually we have reflected so many times outside podcast, you and me, that the real beauty of this life, it's hope, it's things that you cannot buy, you can just achieve by everyday practice. But when everything that has happened to you, I like the story now, you like separate, you still have your dream in your head, but the body was kind of not aligned at that time. But how then you should have been, and you have been very, very then strong in your head. And how, because we know physical pain and mental, they are so interconnected, and to deal with one you should really also make kind of psychological contract with your head, how actually you can focus, because where you focus the energy flies there. And because you are not just focusing just not to survive, you were focusing, okay, I need to come back and I need to play. It was not a question that you are not just dying, that maybe you survive, but you should, it's kind of affirmation. But how really can you give me how you created this piece of hope every day in your consciousness? How could you share with our audience, maybe if somebody are going through something similar, so what kind of advice you could give, what's actually to do with your head, not with body, but how still not
To
lose
move. To move.
to move.
To move. Yes. To move against what you feel. To move against your feeling. I
Mm-hmm.
was trying every day to play. Not every day, but I never succeed. But I was pushing myself to go to the court, even if I knew it's impossible, even if I knew it's hard.
Mm-hmm. But have you dealt with depression at that time? I'm sure, but
For sure, I'm like any human being can have depression. For sure, sometimes I lose the hope.
mm-hmm.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I know you, me, we've been discussing also like all the injuries and psychological conditions, right? At the same,
But the most important in this moment, you have to try. You have to move against what you feel. You have to move against your negative thoughts. You have to move against the wind.
mm-hmm,
Even if you talk negative, act positive.
mm-hmm. Did you have your family around you? Because you mentioned friends and having a dog, but did you have the like supportive? App?
Yes, I have family. Like anyone in the world, you can have people beside you and people not beside you.
Mm-hmm,
In hard time, always you discover people. For me, I have some little, I can say very little people.
mm-hmm,
Because, when the benefits start to go,
mm-hmm.
everything appear.
Yes.
I'm sorry for my cough because I changed the weather from Switzerland to Dubai, so
Mm.
just
I'm sorry,
cough.
bless.
No, no,
Yeah.
no, no, just changing the weather.
But this beautiful story now, and now, of course, you came. Can you share a little bit more about, yes, how you start feeling that actually uh, are approaching from, because last what you mentioned, it was like, okay, you still had a dream in your head, but
Sorry, just
this
the cough.
yeah, transition period when you start actually coming back. And you still had your coach, like you mentioned the name that you are grateful. It was also the coach who supported you at the time.
Yes, we're still talking, we're still meeting, we're
Okay,
still. He played a big role in my life. He and my doctor, Mr. Hassan Kamil.
absolutely
They played a
amazing.
very big role in my life.
Hmm. And now I would like, of course, when you returned, you made your wish dream, and you are the only one who actually made
Involved.
it, only one on this planet. And then you decided, no, it's not enough for me. I would like to help so many people, right? And again, it was not just a small dream, like, okay, I write a little bit book, I give a speech, because I know you have done all that. You have done already so much that people probably in 14 lives can never manage to do it, right? But I want to talk now about the role of giving back, and this the Hope Given campaign, because wow, this is young baby, still a little bit baby or toddler campaign, but it's already so huge and so important. Oh my God, I know you've been working 24/7, and I know that, my beautiful audience, because I'm in contact with this guy very often, and I know he is always working. I'm a little bit worried actually, because he never sleeps, he always
Yes,
working, always traveling. He kind of a little bit harsh
yes,
on himself, and we need to care actually everybody who's around him, that he also deserve to rest a little bit, right? Because we need you
yes.
many years once inspired.
It's changing the weather from cold to hot all the time. In the end, they have to do, so it's fine. Traveling
But
every week,
now
traveling.
present a little bit about this great initiative which you started, and already so many people they are supporting you. But I know the team is very important, but I know I heard about different challenges. You and me sharing that, of course, you should make all the decisions. And oh my God, the greatest job you're doing. I'm so grateful and inspired and impressed. So you've been incredibly active and giving back, like I mentioned, whether through the documentary, your TED talks, your writings, of course, establishing Hope Giver campaign. And I was just to present just very impressive data, which I already mentioned. The campaign runs yearly with participants in more than 23 countries around the world, and aims to uplift millions of people, including the handicapped, cancer fighters, golden age orphans, in addition to homeless people, mental health patients, and hopeless people who face a traumatic event or serious disease. In all that, my dear friend, how do you see the importance of collaboration? And because our podcast is titled Diversity, and the role of diversity and inclusion, because 23 countries, and I'm sure it's just for you still. I'm sure 2 years from now we are talking, you said, Valeria, no, you're over 50. How
Yeah,
then
we are
with
more now
all different cultures, different
because
mindset?
because first of all, if I talk about myself, I am Muslim. I learned in Christian school. My coaches from different countries.
Mhm.
Everyone supported me from different culture, different country, different religion.
Mhm.
So all what I learned in my life, there is no difference. All of us
Mhm.
should be human being. Not
Exactly.
important from where you are, not important for what color you have, from what you believe. It's your freedom to choose whatever you like. The most important to learn how to be a good human being. So this is the reasons I mixed all culture together. Because me would not be me without all of this. For sure, God helped me. Is the main reason, but
Mhm.
even God created us like this.
But can you share a little bit more about actually how you found out it, what was the beginning of this campaign, and what actually you are doing now? You're like, okay, not everything, we don't have that much time, but like the major programs actually in practice,
For
what you are.
me, I believe that's not about cancer, not about handicapping, not about children have sickness.
Mhm.
The real reason of death is depression,
Mhm.
is losing the hope.
Mhm.
If someone loses money, fail in his relationship, lost his health, have an accident, if you lose the hope, it's over.
Mhm.
So it doesn't matter what situation you are. It's very important to see what you can do, how you succeed with the situation. That is that like a tunnel. If you stay in the dark in the tunnel, it will be dark till you will die. But if you move because you believe it will be light in the end, you will move. So you have to move. So for me, it's the most important to spread the hope, not by talking, but by actions, by representing amazing performance, which is how Saud do it, the iconic star in Egypt,
Mhm.
which is doing this, the diversity between famous people like Federico Martiello and famous singer and like this to sing together, and no one feel oh he's handicapped. No one feel like this. No one feels sorry for him because he's a real star.
Mhm.
So football matches between disabled and normal people, the real
Mhm.
diversity between to make the projects to support the women who don't have income, to learn them skills and make production for them. Instead of they are homeless, they can work and have money, and the profit goes to learn the children. Because if you have education for the children, it means you have a future, and the
Mhm.
future it means hope. So we start to make a docudrama stories about this. We start to make a big events to connect all the important people through UNESCO, through United Nations, through diplomat to come to support the message,
Mhm.
to start to be involved in this in movement. We start to have articles and videos to give a real message for people. We start to have a lot of ambassadors. We start to have a lot of events to invite people around the world to use us through marathon, through activities, through the conference in sports and health in France. Today I am in Sharjah city to work with the humanitarian city.
Mhm.
All of these people around us, no different in France, UNF, UI, many things. In Egypt, we have Bahia, we have Innas. So
Wow,
it's amazing.
it's amazing, really, and it's like, and I said it's nothing but remarkable because it's very young campaign, and I know many people. We are 8 billion on the earth. They have vision, they have dreams, like And after COVID, many people still didn't come to the same place physically and mentally. And you really, like you said, performance and action, but still you should have, and you are having something magical because people believe in you, people follow you, and it's not that easy even after this story. Yes, of course, it's amazing that you could transform yourself and use this story, but still you should have this special magical skills which you driver every single day, because it's not that easy uh, to do everything what you are doing. It's a great uh, apparat which should be surrounded by you, and people really should be inspired and feel like they are treated and they are valued in 23 countries. Oh my god. Because when I really checked all everything you already done, and with all kind of nations and people, and like you said, different and stars and celebrities and everything. I was like, wow, because again, many people think, but they kind of fail. They kind of have lack of something but because what you believe your main three, I don't know, qualities, or maybe what is always every single day, it doesn't matter what you are having with yourself and your mindset, that actually really you accomplish, you succeed, and you are just growing. What do you believe the most of? Okay, hope, like you said, but what other things you believe you have in your magical strength?
I have to do what I can after God will help me. Like, for example, today I came from Geneva to Cairo. Then I felt not good because changing the weather and I had flu. But I moved when I am not well to travel to Dubai today, to Sharjah. I'm just moving. I don't care about what I have, what I feel. Feeling good, not feeling good. It's the most important to do what I can with what I have. Money or health or conditions.
Amazing.
That's
So
it.
this, yes, I understand your determination, your grit, your resistance, yes, and perseverance. It's amazing. I mean, it's amazing. And about diversity, we have started touching that subject, and because we have already mentioned depression, and that physical health is always connected with mental condition and health, and we know, and you and me share the story like of my life, and I was sharing with you that I've been through the depression severe episode this fall, and I have my
Yeah.
specialty, right? It's not cancer, but I have OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, and that's why I decided to start my podcast. And I'm so grateful people understand and share and would like to support, because I, like you, believe that by sharing story, by inspiring other people, referring to me, myself, ours, right, that we never give up, we still do something for ourselves, but also would like to help others. And it's many people in the world now, especially because it's so high level of stress, it's political situation, everything, that of course it's impact how we feel, right? And many people who has neurodivergence like me, OCD, ADHD, depression, dyslexia, autism, even more vulnerable, right? So to give them hope, to give me hope, it's critically important, right? So you've been also mentioned the artist who's like disabled, but he said nobody look at him like handicapped, right? And
No.
for us, kind of disabilities, before everybody was talking about me and people with diagnosis, just people with disabilities, broken, not all, and deficits. But when we are talking about diversity, it's still we are part of a big part of humanity, right? And what do you think then in your campaign, how we can use your platform, and hopefully me also like ambassador for your platform, uh, to make people aware, right? And to to be able to create even more inclusive environment for people like me, who has also um special neurological differences, let's put it like this, because before it was even not a word neurodiversity, it was like autistic, down syndrome, OCD, depression, like, yeah, not normal people, like, but I'm sure that you also was thinking, and probably also yourself some people maybe who suffer, or maybe they have special neurodivergence. So what do you think Hope Given campaign, what we can do together to spread the message that
To make the message reach more people, to make the
Mhm,
people not victim, to make the people act, to
mhm,
make the people start to use the power they have, not thinking they don't have the power, to inspire them with role models. To if you save one life, it's enough. So we try to save many lives. So what we should do together, how to spread this message together, how to make it more wider, more bigger, how to involve more influencers, how to involve more big stories,
mhm,
more people have success to inspire others, how to do something good for poor people, how to help the community, how to make the life better, not like wars and as you see, COVID, war, people die, people lose homes. How to do the opposite of what we see.
mhm.
I believe if you have 2,000, 2 billion robots, I don't care about this. Human being is a human being.
Yeah,
No one can take the place of human being because
yeah,
any robot, any machine, it never have the feeling, never have the heart. So no one can replace human being.
exactly. So Yeah, so hope and heart, right?
We need to unite for one message. It's hope
Mhm.
to make life better.
I know you shared with me that you have special also now um, initiative in Emirates now, right? And it was
Yes.
with kids. You share a
We
little bit.
tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow we will meet them to see the collaboration with the Humanitarian City of Sharjah.
Huh?
They are one of the fantastic work they do for disabled. I think they are one of the leading in Middle East.
Uh-huh. And
So
what
it's
will you?
important.
Yes, and
Tomorrow I will share with you tomorrow the photos and share with you everything tomorrow.
okay. And I also know that it was amazing that your hope and true inspiring story now it's included in school books, right?
Yes,
In
my story is school's book and also have a documentary movie. And now we are working in the full movie of my story, which I will release all my life story. Because for
ex-
me, Hope Giver campaign is more harder than my sickness. People think that a miracle happened in 7 years. I think Hope Giver campaign is more miracle than my life story because it
exactly.
takes all my health, takes all my energy, takes
Hmm.
all my life, even my personal life. I don't have.
You
Also, when I started this campaign, it was with me and my wife when we started the campaign together. She was supporting from the beginning, so it was not easy to hold everything.
yeah, I understand because now your wife kind of your
Tired, she's
campaign.
tired. It's her tired. Yeah, it's her right. It's really very hard because it's very complicated. It takes high energy, takes work. Maybe this is my destiny in life to complete it.
Hmm.
Everyone have mission in life. Maybe this is my mission.
Amazing,
But
but
my mission not to be alone. My mission to connect all people together.
beautiful mission. Yes, but I know you already have delivered 3 TED talks. You have been written the book, right? One or two already? I don't know. It's
One
I
book, but soon will be the second one and second movie.
yes, exactly. How in the whole world, how can you manage that? You have we all have 24 hours. How many hours do you have? You're
Truly,
really
truly, I don't know because truly I don't know. As you see today, I'm not feeling well as a health, but I still doing everything.
yeah for other people. You're really devoting
Mm.
your life to other people. Yes. Oh my
I
God.
still traveled, flight, doing everything I promised.
Mm. Anwar, if we're talking now, where can you see Anwar in um, 5 years? Maybe it's a lot, but in 3 years span, how
Maybe in
what
the
do
moon. Truly, I don't know.
okay. You are
Truly, I
going to
don't know. I don't know where's the campaign, how God will help it, how God will make it more bigger. I don't know truly.
so you want actually to have ambassadors and to unite all as many countries as possible, right?
To invite more people. People need hope. Even me need hope.
Of
People
course.
need
Of course.
people need to believe that tomorrow will be better. As you see, now in the news, people say another virus will happen. People tired from this.
Mm-hmm.
People tired from bad news. People tired from panic. People tired of losing their jobs. People
Mm-hmm.
tired of lack of money. People tired of lack of health. So we need to make it better.
Of course,
We
and
need to
that's
make it better. We need to say good news, not bad news. Even if it's lie, yeah?
mm-hmm.
Because to say it's a bad feature, what you want from people to do? If it's a bad feature, you want them to be killer, you want them to be terrorist, you want them to go to have a drugs. You
Mm-hmm.
need to spread the good news. You need to say you need to work in the quality of the human being. You need to work in the heart of the human being. This is what I believe. We need to put the real examples, pass from hard moments, to give other hope, to hold himself in hard moments.
Mm-hmm.
We need this. But only bad news, bad news. What you expect after bad news?
And how it's actually happened mostly interaction. It's you've been contacted by people, or you take contact, or it's both sides now.
Post sites.
Okay, because I believe we can also encourage our show. Me, if people now will be very inspired and interested, so they can ask me and follow, or you, and they also can come with initiatives and say, "Hi, oh, we have no idea. We want to be a part."
I just um, I just want to tell people something important. Be who you are. Not important how you do what you feel. Do what you believe.
Mhm.
Go for
Okay.
it. Help as you can. Nothing more than this.
You still play tennis?
Now not a lot, but I still.
Okay, because
But
I
not
mean,
like before.
okay,
Now I
yeah,
see it traveling everywhere, so very
but
complicated.
you have a racket, right?
Yes,
You,
I still.
you still do. Very nice. So, but because I believe it's remarkable, and it's you also like symbol, manifestation. It start from there probably. So I would like, because I used to play before Corona, so maybe one day you can.
One day we have to meet and play. We have to do
Yes,
this.
absolutely right. Okay, amazing. I know you've been a little bit tired, and of course I am not torturing you today, because I know I will be very soon seeing you in my real life, and then we can hug and talk a lot. I'm really looking forward to it. But before we wrapping up, I always try to lift up the energy, and I will start from childhood, a nice story, inspiration, and we always kind of, when we thinking about us and kids, so we are associate us with fairy tales, right? And this little girl, which I bought in Morocco now, she's my helping tools. What do you think? What it reminds you? Why?
It's remind me when I ask for something to happen.
Yeah, and which fairy tale do you believe this one from?
This one when you ask is jinn like على مصباح علاء. We have in Arabic مصباح علاء الدين to come to tell you what is your dream. You say your dreams, he do it for you. What
This
you
is
want, you say money, it comes to you.
it's from Aladdin, right? And he's very
Yes,
beautiful
Aladdin. Yes,
friend.
yes.
Yeah. So my last question, right? So it will be about something nice, something beautiful, and but I cannot give you three wishes. Unfortunately, I'm not probably that powerful as genie of Aladdin, but I can give you one wish, and I can even, make this wish there. And
I have one wish already.
okay, just tell me that, not me.
Try to be a good, try to be a good human being.
Yes, and this is message to all of
This
people,
my
right?
this is for me. It's my wish
Tell-
to be a good human being.
Okay, good human
To be
being.
honest, yes.
Hmm.
To be
Amazing.
real. Nothing more than this.
Thank you so much. Then, okay, I will make sure that this is wish is keeping safely there. And then, of course, I would like to sharing your story with us. It's amazing. It's we just
And also I'd like to thank you, thank all the people behind the campaign from Limiro City, Sharjah City, Bahia Hostel, Innas Hostel, people working in the campaign and support the campaign, like the iconic stars of Abu Saud, which did a lot for the campaign, Dr. Manal Abs, the President of International Affairs, Mu'tasam, the other company, Imaginal company who produce all our videos.
mm,
I don't want to forget anyone. Ayman Abbas, many people I don't want to forget. Engineer Muhammad Fahmi, Ben Souda. Many people support the campaign to reach what to reach.
amazing. Thank you. And from my heart also to all those people and many, many more. I'm sure many, many more who every single day are helping and making sure that it's happen. It's no matter what, because I know to arrange all
All our
that.
sponsors, our partners, even Egypt Air, which travel everywhere with it. A lot of things I would like to thank.
Exactly. And God who takes cares, and the great creator who is taking care of everybody and us and put us together. So thank you so much for sharing your story, and your resilience and grit made into a symbol of hope. The world that even the most impossible challenges can be overcome with faith. So we can, of course, see it from your beautiful story. But then it's talked about discipline, determination, and the will to never give up. Like you said, move all the time, but with the really genuine and good values in your heart. Thank you for our audience to staying with us. Please subscribe and spread the message about Anwar, about the Hope Giver campaign. You can always ask me. You can start following him and this campaign, and we will be happy to get your participation in absolutely all forms. And I would like to finish our episode actually with Anwar's words, which I took from the HopeGiver campaign platform, and where Anwar saying, "Nothing is impossible. Look at me, at him. Look at me, how I go through the difficult stage and years of suffering. Believing that hope crosses boundaries, we look forward to maintaining continuity and supporting various groups through many activities and campaigns." Thank you so much. And until
Thank you to
next,
you.
I will be sure that, just like I said at the beginning, so we are more than inspired to watch your future journey. And please take care of
Thank you.
your health. Sleep a little bit. This is my personal wish to you. This is my wish. Take care of
Have a good
yourself
health.
a little bit, because all the time on WhatsApp, it doesn't matter the time difference. You never sleep.
Only 2 hours of sleep per day.
And right. Okay. I need to take care of you. Okay. Thank you so much. And now we are ending our episode, and stay tuned with us.
Thank you so much.